How'sMyRolling.net.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Nick D. You already know. Shout out to How'sMyRolling.net. Make sure y'all follow me on that Twitter, man. How'sMyRolling. Make sure y'all check out the website, How'sMyRolling.net. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy, Nick D from Radio City Radio. Y'all can follow me on that Twitter at Nick D Radio City. But it's not about me tonight, man. It's about, you know what I'm saying, the production group. Y'all probably heard tracks from them. You know what I'm saying? You can actually check out the new project they got with my man Avery Storm. Diary of a Takeoff is on. It's online right now, so make sure you cop that. I got my man from the HeatMarkez in the building. What's going on, family?
I'm cool, brother. Can't complain.
That's what's up, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to Nick D. We got to get right into the interview, man. One of the things that I ask everybody to Nick D interviews, so I can't make you any different. What do you like most of being? What do you like most of being part of the HeatMarkez?
Honestly, it's just with the HeatMarkez consistent. It's just me and my partner Thriller. You know, big shout out to my man Thriller. What I like the most is that I can make a successful living with a close friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't have a boss. I don't got to wake up any particular time of the morning. I don't got to go to sleep any particular time of the night. I own my own business, and it's up to me to make money. So to answer your question, that's what I like the most is that I control my own destiny. You know.
Well, I got to ask you this. You know what I'm saying? People don't know. Y'all been around for a minute. Like, I mean, y'all have had hits with everybody. You know, definitely digging the project that you guys did with Avery Storm. It's like real crazy. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing it personally on my radio show here in North Carolina. But I got to ask you this, man. What do you feel like you all sound is bringing to music right now?
Well, anytime I do music, man, I don't really let where music is at now dictate what I make. So what I do is, I think what we're bringing to music it's always going to be something fresh, just for the simple fact that it's like, let's just say I hear a song on the radio and it's let's just say it's a Jeezy record and it's the number one record in the country. I don't listen to that and say, okay, cool, I got to start making beats like this. So what I think we bring to the game is just a fresh sound. Anytime that you hear Heat make a record, it's a sound that is not what's going on at that particular time.
So I got to ask you this too, like, you know, you've recorded, y'all have made beats for so many people. Like, the list goes on. I mean, it's like a who's who list. Who are some of your favorite artists you've worked with so far?
Well, me personally, just because I'm a fan of, like, a lot of the people that I love working with people that I was fans of before I even really got into before I got into the game of being successful in the game. So, like, people like MOP, I'm always a fan of working with them. I'm a fan of, like, Capone and Noriega. Just like a lot of the, like Ghostface, people like that. Like, I'm a fan of people like that just for the simple fact that when I started producing, those were the people that I really listened to and studied. So when I got a chance to work with them, it was like a dream come true, But I definitely have fun working with pretty much everybody I worked with, you know what I'm saying? So, but those are the dudes that stand out to me, the CNNs, the MOPs, Ghostface, people like that.
Well, that's what's up. Well, I got to ask you this, too. And it's interesting that you touched on that. You named a lot of people, like hip-hop veterans, like from MOP to CNN to Ghostface. So that leads me to my next question. Since you're fairly established in the game, people know who the HeatMarkez are.
Right.
What's your views on, like, producers and artists that, who've been in the game 10, 15, 20-plus years, not really showing love to, like, the up-and-coming artists and, up-and-coming producers?
I think that's just a matter of those dudes being insecure. You know what I'm saying? They think, like, the way they think is just like their time is running out and these new dudes are going to take their spot. So they to me, those are the dudes who question their own talent. You know what I'm saying? For me, I always show people love, the new dudes that's coming in the game, producers, rappers, singers, whatever it is, just because it's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, as long as you got talent, you're going to find a way to make yourself earn money in this game or be relevant in this game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever second guess what I do, and I don't look down on new people that's coming in the game, because I know music has to evolve, whether it be production, whether it be, rapping, singing. The new school has to come in. We do what we do so that the new people can come in and be successful. But there's room for everybody, man. The dudes that hate on the new dudes, they're questioning themselves. They don't know if they can withstand the test of time. So I don't really know what to say about them, but I love all the new people that's coming in, man. No matter what their style is. As long as you're successful, man, I support you.
Seen a lot of people come up in the game What's your advice for that you have for some of these up and coming artists and producers out here trying to make it in what we call music?
I say just find the style of music that you make that fits you and that you like. You know, don't follow. I know it sounds cliche to say because everybody else says it, but don't follow what everybody else is doing if that's not what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a rapper and you never sold drugs, you ain't never tried to kill nobody, you ain't never been in a gang, you ain't never been locked up, then don't rap about that. You know what I'm saying? There's millions of things because, believe it or not, if you don't rap about hustling or killing people, you're in the majority. A lot of people in this world ain't never hustled, ain't never killed nobody. So your fan base is actually bigger than the people that do rap about that. You understand what I'm saying? So to anybody that's coming to the game, if you're a producer, man, don't come into the game and listen to, you listen to Timbaland and you want to sound like him. That's cool to be a fan of a producer, but don't try to mimic anybody because then your lifespan is cut in half. If not in half, it's cut even shorter than that. So you got to find what sound you do well and just do that for your career. It's okay to be fans of other producers. I'm fans of a lot of producers, but I don't try to mimic anybody. I just do what I do, and if people love it, they love it. If they don't, then that's not for them, and, I just keep it moving. So that's my advice, man. Just do you, and everything will fall together, even if it seems like it won't sometimes, because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the place where before people knew HeatMarkez and I was making beats and people was looking at me like, yo, what are you doing? Like, this isn't what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came up around the time when Swiss was killing them. And I didn't make beats like Swiss. I made beats like me. So it's like when I was shopping beats around, they was like, yo, we need something that sounds like this. And I could have easily switched up and made beats like what Swiss was doing, but that wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just held on. And when the game changed, I came up in a big way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what's up. People, with the wave of social media, it's real crazy right now. What's the Twitter, the Facebook? Are you on any of those?
Oh, yeah, of course. My Twitter's what I'm on heavy right now. My Twitter is, of course, twitter.com / or / the HeatMarkez. It's TheHeatMakerz. And that's it, and that's me. And I control that myself. It's no publicist involved, no nothing. You're talking directly to me, so we get it right.
If you got any last comments you want to say to the fans, the haters, anybody that's out there listening to this interview right now?
I'm one of those people, man. I don't really consider anybody haters. Because if you're taking the time to talk about me, whether it be good or bad, that means that there's something about me that got you interested. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody, man, I show love to everybody. Even if you so-called hating, that means that there's something about me that interests you, man. So I just want to say to everybody, man, that this year and the year after this, whenever it is, man, you're gonna see a lot of HeatMarkez, and we're gonna, bring it back to that time in music when good music was floating around. You didn't hear one good record every 2 months. Now it's gonna be, if you see something with HeatMarkez name attached to it, please believe it's gonna be something epic and classic.
HowsMyRolling.net